Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a chilly and frigid Saturday morning in Vermont. Today, our players take to a very different style of course as we head to the famed Fox Run Meadows. It's moving day at Discraft's Green Mountain Championship. Long look for Pierce, and she gets it. Had to work hard for it, but Paige Pierce collects the par on hole one as we roll the Zuka replay.
I feel like hole one just sets the momentum for the round. And think of the difference between Paige making that. Now she's pumped for the round. Let's do this.
Sarnen, a look for birdie to the elevated basket. And she gets it in. Just barely. Now she's trying to get up and down for the par. Anakin throwing her second. Perfect position off the tee. And now tap in birdie coming up.
Not locked in like we saw earlier in the year.
Sten throwing on the sixth. Traditionally the easiest hole on the course.
Really, you just have to make sure you're throwing it high enough. That's the biggest mistake you can make. Throwing into those bushes, your OB automatically, and having to take your next lie just 50 feet from where you're throwing from.
Is showing off the full skill set. Another chance for birdie.
Yeah, these are some great drives. Really great positioning. Missy had the choice to go backhand or forehand. Get herself up there in cutting range.
She'll go after the green with the next one. Scoggins. Hole six. This looks on the inside. But it's not. It's right where it needs to be. Own from 15 feet has a look for birdie.
Just past this tree and that bush, there is another clump of OB. So that fairway isn't completely safe. You can see Missy just cresting that area. Yeah, Missy, as soon as she released that one, she was almost walking it in.
During our final round last year at this event, hole six did play as the easiest hole on the course.
You have to have such good depth perception approaching this basket. Haley knows exactly where she needs to land. This is just beautiful.
This is coming in right at the basket. That's a close shave if I've ever seen one. Got to thank our friends at Barbasol for our close shave replay. Close shave America, close shave Barbasol.
Rather than going for the short pitch in front of her.
Salonen clips some trees, but she's going to be inbounds. Uphill putt for birdie on the 10th.
Surprised not to see her go for the sidearm on that one.
Yeah, it seems like such a simple shot for her. She's so good at that just one angle sidearm shot. As we're watching Pierce. She's going to be deep at the pin. Owen looking to clear the out of bounds. Not a problem, and Owen near bullseye hit. Manale Tugas Manaste. Not a problem. She gets the bounce back birdie on the 10th. Found bogey on the 9th, but quickly erases it.
Uphill putt. No wind. Yes. Keep it going.
And that gets her to 2 under. Like the look of this for Haley King.
Did she catch the basket there? That was close.
Salonen on the 11th. Huge drive for Salonen. I don't know if you could throw much better than that, as we're seeing Saarinen. That one's in. The birdie from circle 2. Silva picks up her second of the round. She still sits at 2 over. Pierce, also from circle 2. And that one's dead center. Huge drive by Salonen. This sets up her second.
Yeah, they got to get into that gap. You got to miss that big tree there on the right.
Tugas Monaste looking for another birdie, and she gets it. So that's back-to-back on 10 and 11. And she gets it in. And a big smile from Evelina.
All I'm thinking is just don't replay that putt in your mind. Keep with those solid putts, those confident putts that you had earlier on. Evelina is putting together a great round. Just a single bogey and picking up birdies when she can. Again, it's very important to have played 7 and 8 clean. She got the pars, and she is making up strokes on people.
This is exactly what I was wondering. As you just said, a great round. She is the hottest round on the course, as we see our Innova Hot Round leaderboard. Scoggins, along with Pierce, Hansen, Hanley, and Allie Smith, all 1 under.
Very nice.
I like the angle for Gannon. She can be aggressive with this putt. OB shouldn't come into play. Especially if you put it in the center of the chains. Missy for birdie on the 9th.
That's big time right there. That is huge. And finally a chance where Missy can really feel like she took control. It was the exact drive that she wanted, and then it makes up for that big putt to get the birdie.
That, I would have never seen that coming. Pierce going after the pin and checks up just short.
It's a long walk to get to the next tee pad, so hopefully she can talk herself through it.
This looks inside, but checks up and stays in bounds for Missy Gannon.
Nice.
Speaking of making it look easy, Missy Gannon on point today with the putter.
Too flat, too straight.
Salonen has a birdie look. All day. Never a doubt. Catching up with Holland Hanley, who has been scorching the back 9 thus far. She's working on 6 consecutive birdies. Now throwing her second on the 18th. Well, let's count that. Once it lays down, it does. 7 birdies in a row for Holland Hanley to close out. That's 11 birdies on the day. 7 birdies to close out. Great finish by Holland Hanley. Yes, count it. The long-range specialist delivers.
A gorgeous throw. So outside the circle for Missy. Yes.
Doesn't matter. Salonen on the same.
And you need a sharp hyzer angle to get around this corner. Anything that carries 2 straight will stay OB.
Not good. You feel like it's something with you is there, and then you're like,
Well, Evelina lands right here. And that one she'll convert for birdie. Ella Hansen with her second. And a great approach that should be a birdie.
I've seen a lot of really good shots come in with a nice angle of hyzer, but then roll directly OB. So yeah, players are definitely thinking about that.
And that looks like one of the flattest shots we've ever seen from Own, just on a line the whole way.
When disc golfers finished their round, they were the spectators. That was our crowd.
That's true.
You had your fellow competitors. They're the ones cheering for you when you won the tournament. And now we've just grown so much that now it is a true spectator sport. And
Pierce lining up her second, just watching it slowly drift. Great shot by Paige. She'll have a chance for birdie. Sarnen for the birdie on the 18th.
get me out of here, she's thinking.
Pierce for birdie. And a solid day for Paige Pierce. And again, look at the back nine where she was doing so much work.
So a lot can happen in this final 9.
Well, we saw that exactly play out last year with Sarnen and Kristen. This is the most dangerous shot she has remaining, and she's in bounds. Huge sigh of relief at this point.
Just don't leave it short. Make sure it has enough pop to get there.
It's long range. Doesn't seem to be a problem. And Missy misses from short range. What was going to be a 7-stroke lead will be 6 over Pierce and 8 over Scoggins.
It is not a runaway. She missed 4 putts in those last 5 holes from inside the circle. And we know that those are holes that you can birdie. And today it's going to be a lot less pressure than what she'll be feeling tomorrow come down the stretch. So we know Missy does like to step up when the pressure is at the highest. So hopefully tomorrow she'll get a little bit more of that competitive focus that we know she has. But she just had a very consistent day today. I think it's going to take that, maybe a little bit better if she wants to win this event.
So what I think you're saying is instead of 6, it very easily could be a 10 or an 11-stroke lead, and it's
Right.
not. So we're going to see how that shakes out.
Wait. Stop. Subscribe. Watch more Disc Golf on the Disc Golf Network.